What age do you look forward to most? I don't know if that's directed towards you or the baby. But let's just go with the baby.
What? Obviously it's the baby. Anyway, I'm stuck between terrible twos just because I'm excited even though people say terrible twos because it's just so much adventure and running around. And I'm also excited for when they're old enough to know, like if I were to take them to Disney World, like know what's going on, remember it. I'm excited for that too.
Oh my god, I can't wait for Disney World. When did you guys know you were in love with each other?
That's a hard question.
Come on, it's not that hard.
It's pretty hard. Okay.
You're in love with me. It should just come naturally.
Well, Tristan fell in love with me first. And
That's not true.
Yeah, that's true. You remember the first time you said I love you?
Yeah, it was right after you said it.
No. It's not. I don't know. I want to say like it's not really one moment that made me know I was in love with him. It was just everything felt different. The chemistry was different.
You good?
He's like, you guys are being so loud. I'm trying to sleep. But yeah, no, it was just everything. I just knew over time that he was the one and that I love him. He definitely treated me better than anyone ever did. So he was the one, and I just fell in love with him. And the way our families connected, like that's a big thing for me. Like I'm a very family oriented person. I was always raised like that. And our family connected, and he was a very family guy, and I like that. Okay. But yeah, it wasn't really one moment. It was kind of everything.
Okay. I'm gonna cry. Okay, my turn?
Okay. You ready?
I'm ready.
How did we meet each other?
How did we meet? So, yeah, I just got a job at Topgolf, and it was kind of like a last minute thing. They just opened up in the summer of 2017. Once we started classes, I don't remember when that was, but like it was a little bit after that interview thing. And I'm pretty sure all the tables were filled and there was one spot left, and it was right next to her, right next to you. Yeah. And then after that, I never showed up for the classes again.
Yeah, he disappeared for months after that.
Well, no, yeah, actually.
Or no, was it months? I think it was weeks. Maybe it was weeks.
Weeks, I would say. And then, yeah, by then, this girl that I was interested in had already like started working as what's called a bay host at Topgolf. That was the job I was going in for too. So she was already ahead of me on the floor, and I went back to Topgolf and I just told them like, hey, I still need a job. And I ended up seeing Crystal out there, and she was like walking past really fast, and I just like tapped her arm and I was like, hey. And she was like, hey, oh my god, where have you been? And I was like, oh, I've been around, but I'm gonna be starting finishing training this week, so I'll be around here too. And like I'm pretty sure every day after that I was going to Topgolf with my uncle and my friends, and just to like try and go see her. And then one time, I saw her and I was like, hey, there's this Halloween party. Like, if you want to go, like, just let me know. Can I get your number? And there was no party. And I just wanted the number.
Okay, next question.
Oh yeah, sure.
Are you guys planning to have more babies?
Hell yeah. I'm on like 10.
No.
But I know it's probably not gonna happen.
No. Translate. Oh, there's a translate button on TikTok.
Oh shit. What does it say?
I have a question. He is Korean. So it probably translates as I have a question. Is he Korean?
No. I'm not. I'm Laos.
Okay, I already answered that.
I mean, we can double answer.
I mean, it's stuff like how many kids do you want to have, and how many kids do you want to have? You said 10.
I can share my perspective of your birth.
Okay, yes, go ahead.
Okay, so that day, what was it? May 8th? No.
May 8th.
February.
When is Oliver's birthday?
February 11th.
Who's May 8th? Whose birthday is May 8th?
We got engaged. I was thinking about our engagement.
I know.
So that day, so my car is a piece of crap, and it needed work done on that specific day. So we took that car over to the dealership to drop it off and get everything fixed early that morning before I had to go in for work. And like on our way to work, on our way there, I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if you had the baby today and I don't have a car?
Oh my god, yeah.
And then
Can't believe you said that.
yeah, later that day, I think it was around 4, I get a call. Well, throughout the day, Chris was like, I'm at the doctor still. They're trying to keep me here. I don't know why, but I mean, I'm gonna be out of here in no time. I'll just keep you updated. I was like, okay, cool.
Me in denial that I'm having the baby.
Yeah, and I was like, okay. And then she calls me, and she's like, hey, I think you need to come to the hospital that I'm at right now. I'm gonna have the baby today. And I was like, what the fuck? I was like freaking out because I had a lunchbox, and like I grabbed all my stuff, and I left the garage that I was working in, trying to go out to my car, and I realized I don't have a car. So I had to run back in and ask, one of my coworkers to take me. At first I was like playing with Uber and Lyft, and like there was just nothing around. Like this was still when COVID was pretty bad, so it was really hard to find an Uber. But one of my coworkers took me back to the apartment where Crystal's mom met me there, and then we drove straight to the hospital. Crystal sent me a list of all the things that we needed to bring. I just quickly threw them into a bag and we dipped. Went to the hospital. My heart is racing, and like I've never felt so nervous before. And like at this point we still didn't even know what was wrong.
Yeah,
and
too.
We're waiting in the room, and then the doctor shows up. She just tells us what we need to do, and I felt helpless because Crystal's in pain and she doesn't want to do a C-section. She wants to try a natural birth, but the doctor's like, no. And like I'm just stuck there like listening to all this because I can't make a decision. It's not up to me. I'm just there to try and support and comfort Crystal during this time. And eventually we get into the delivery room, and the doctor says, wait outside for just a second. we're gonna like do whatever they need to do in there before you can come in. So I have my camera ready, I'm all geared up, I have the gown, I have the mask, I have like the hat that you have to wear in the surgery room or the OR. And they call me back there and it's freezing cold, and I see that Crystal is like, she's all covered up, she can't see below her chest because there's a curtain right there, and she's just looking at me like scared. And I'm like, I just tried my best to just like comfort her. I'm telling her it's gonna be okay, just hold my hand. And then the doctor, the anesthesiologist, asked me, he's like, do you want to see it? Like with a smile on his face. And I was like, yeah, why not? And it just happened like that. Like they did something and I wasn't allowed to look. But then once he was like, okay, you can look now, I look over and I just see 3 doctors with their hands just inside Crystal's body, just like jerking around. And I like didn't know how to react. It was just so crazy that I just started laughing and crying at the same time. And like before you knew it, they just pulled Oliver out and like he was there. And they were like, take pictures. I was like, oh, I'm like crying, I'm like just snapping pictures. I'm not even focused on like what I'm taking a picture of. And I ended up getting some decent ones, but it was a surreal moment. And I'm just happy I didn't pass out because it was pretty rough.
Yeah.
But Crystal ate that. She took it like a champ, and I'm so grateful.
Look at her beautiful baby.
'Cause
Beautiful baby.
he's like a little experiment. You just want to watch him grow. See what happens.
When did you guys know you were in love with each other? Oh, my hand is cramping. It's a hard question, right?
From the moment I saw you.
No, seriously.
Let's see. I knew I was in love with you when we spent some time away from each other, and I felt like something was just missing in my life, and I realized it was you because like I had never been with anyone like you before, and I never really had like an attachment to anybody, and it was the first time I felt that way.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was a good answer. I didn't know where you were going with that, but that was good. I think that's pretty much it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, well, that was our Q&A. Sorry again that it was so late. Oh, I'm waking up Oliver. But yeah, Oliver's sleeping. It's past his bedtime.
All right, I'm gonna let you close it.
Well, I guess for our next videos, just let us know what you want to see and we'll try to do it. Comment below if you guys want to see anything specific. But when we get a new house, we can do a video on that if you guys want. But yeah, we will see you guys in the next video.